All right, so if you are here for part two of my video, part two, I hope that you watch part one, which I talk about why I was getting breast reduction surgery. So in part two, I'll be talking about my concerns. How do I feel? It's the day before my breast reduction surgery. How do I feel? Okay, I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. My biggest concern is that I won't be able to study. I am officially on break in med school right now. Um, we get 3 weeks off break between year one and year two of medical school. And I was like, man, I need to catch up on these. I need to, study this a little more. I'm weak in this area. But reality hit over this past weekend. I finished class on Friday and I'm still burnt out from that. And then I have surgery tomorrow. And I'm like, how am I gonna try to study? Like, my Anki cards are piling up on me. They're probably 1,500 right now because I haven't done any since Thursday. So my concern is not being able to study and keep up with certain materials in medical school, especially for the first week when I'm gonna be like in like deep recovery mode. My second thing is my health. I know it's bad. When I tell you, when you're a medical student, medical school seems to come first and then everything else comes second. My second thing is my health, and the limitations that come with doing breast reduction. So the more I'm reading and like I'm watching other people videos and stuff like that, it seems like I'm gonna be like really limited, especially for the first week. Not being able to like lift my hand above my head. You know, those little things that we don't think about because they're like natural or we take them for granted. So I won't be able to like lift my hands above my head for a while. I'm hearing that I won't be able to shower. How am I not gonna be able to shower? I take like 3 showers a day. Listen, I'm a Jamaican. We shower a lot, right? So that's gonna be a shocker for me, not being able to shower for a couple days and um not being able to exercise. So like I usually do like my weight training and stuff to just try and strengthen my core and my thighs for my chronic pain. I won't be able to do that. I also won't be able to be in my garden, which I really love my garden. If you guys follow me, you know that I love to garden. So last night I spent like a lot of time doing like planting all the excess plants that I bought. And then today, finally, hopefully, I'll plant some more sunflower seeds. Hopefully, it's not late in the season. You know, it's in Michigan, and the weather was crazy, especially in May. There was frost a couple times, so I couldn't really plant as much sunflower seeds that I wanted. And just the other things like using the microwave. Excuse me, using the microwave. So I have to think about that this morning. I was like, well, I'm not able to lift my hand. So I went right in front of the microwave and I was like, am I gonna be able to do this? So I need to figure that out. If we have an extra microwave somewhere in the basement, or I may need to get a microwave today because I won't be able to lift my hand to heat up my food. And I'm hearing all these things about not being able to even wipe your butt, TMI, your own butt. And then, after anesthesia, especially I'm gonna be under general anesthesia, you tend to get like constipated for a couple days. So I've been like trying to like make a note of all the things that I need to get to buy at the store today. So I need like button front shirt, which I didn't think about because since I can't lift my hands, I won't be able to like bloop, take this off. So I need button front shirts. I need wipes to wipe my armpit and my whatever because I gotta keep clean somehow. Apparently I need a wedge pillow. So I have a bunch of pillows, but like when I watch videos, it says that those don't usually work. So it's best just to get a wedge pillow. So I'm about to find out today. Stool softener, I'm gonna need that. Apparently I need snacks. I also need Benadryl because the incision sites from the surgery tends to itch a lot. And something for scars. I'm still trying to like figure out what's the best thing to put on the scars once they start healing to help with the healing process of the scars. So I'm gonna have to do like a lot of that today. And since it's Sunday, I'm really bummed because I usually do thrifting at Salvation Army. Don't get me started with Goodwill these days. Goodwill is no longer a thrift store. Everything there is new and it's way more overpriced than even Walmart. So don't get me started with them. So, but I may have to go there because sadly Salvation Army is closed on Sundays. so I won't be able to go there. And then in terms of the physical or physiological healing process, some concerns I have is that when you do breast reduction surgery, there's a possibility that you will not be able to breastfeed. Yeah, that's something that the doctor told me, that you have to be okay with knowing that you may not be able to breastfeed. It's a small percentage, but that is still a possibility. And I may lose sensation in some parts of my boobs, again, which is another negative consequence of getting breast reduction surgery. So like, I was a bit taken aback by that. I was like, I don't have kids yet. I'm thinking of possibly get 1.5, 2, 3.5 kids. I don't know yet. But that is something I had to be comfortable with in myself. Like, if I'm not able to breastfeed, would I be okay with that? And honestly, right now I am, because when I weigh the pros and the cons, these boobs, they gotta go. So just those medical things that I'm really concerned of. I'm not really too concerned of the scarring, honestly. One, because I don't show my boobs to anybody except my husband, and he knows about this. That's really going on. But there will be scars, because let me write this down. So this is basically what they're gonna do. So they're gonna cut right here, the areola, which is, people call it nipple. They're gonna make a wedge thing here, and then they're gonna cut here. So basically, once they're done, it's gonna look like this. Bloop, bloop, with hopefully it's not this lean. Hopefully it's straight with a smiley thing under the bottom of my boob. So this is what it's gonna look like. So when I wear like bathing suits or stuff like that, it shouldn't be shown, because I'm not gonna get like anything up here. So yeah. So those are the major concerns that I have, and I would be lying to say if I'm not nervous. Like, leading up to even yesterday, when people kept asking me, how do you feel about it? I was like, I'm excited. I cannot wait to get this done. I'm excited, blah, 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 bullshit. But now, like, since last evening and like now today, I'm starting to become in tune with reality, and I'm like, oh shoot, I'm really gonna get this thing done. And I'm kind of a little nervous now, I would say. This is not my first rodeo getting surgery. Like, I've gotten like a nose surgery before, which I didn't vlog, because I planned to vlog that after the surgery. I was in so much pain. I had to get like septoplasty and turbinate reduction, but I was in so much pain. I was so miserable. I was like, no, I'm not going to vlog this. I'm just going to leave this one out. And I also got eye surgery before, because I have, sadly, an incurable eye condition. And I did like collagen cross-linking surgery to potentially stop me from going blind, because there's no cure for it right now. But the surgery was supposed to help stop the progression, which I did vlog that. So there's like old videos. I think I did that 2 years ago, roughly 2 years ago. So there's old videos on that. Maybe I'll vlog something on my nose surgery eventually. But yeah, so it's not my first rodeo. I said all of that to say it's not my first rodeo with surgery. So, and being a medical student and stuff like that, like, I think that gives me a bit more peace than other people who are not used to the medical field. Like, for me, like, if I'm gonna do a surgery, I watch tons and tons of videos, and I want to see the detail. I want to see everything. While with somebody else, you're like, I don't want to see that. I don't want to know what they're gonna do when I'm asleep. And I've shadowed a number of surgeries, so I'm more like not nervous about the actual surgery. Like, I have faith that God will help me to go through and help me through the healing process, and that everything will work according to his will. So I'm not really nervous about that, but it's just like the general nervous and anxiety that comes with just going through changes, and the after thing, like the freedom that's going to be restricted, not being able to walk or drive for a while, or again stuff like that. But yeah, so sorry, I was being vulnerable for a moment, but yeah, this is a part of my journey, and so I wanted to share with you all. So stay tuned for the third part. where I'm going to talk about insurance. And then I am going to talk about what to expect or what happened to me at my actual, what do you call it? Consultation appointment. All right, stay tuned.